We talk about our youth, we talk about STEM education. Listen, give us a call at 773-591-1690. Listen to the Greenpreneur Show. We're talking about education of our youth. Today we're talking about with the Executive Director of Green Tech Summer Camp in the studio with us, Ms. Curtis. One of the things, when you started this camp, I think it's so important and so timely with starting this camp. Have you seen, I know it's new for you, but have you seen the interest as far as internships or what are some of the tools that you're giving these students to prepare them for their bright futures?
Right. So that is one of the things I wanted to address is that not only did we expose them to what a food desert is, we also exposed them to agriculture, urban agriculture. So they got to work on raised garden beds, they got to work at urban farm out in Steger, and one on 78th and Halsted, which is in conjunction with the Community Youth Development Institute, which is in Auburn Gresham. And these are things that they have never, most of my kids have never seen plants like herbs, for instance, growing, especially growing in a community that is considered a food desert. They got to see, chickens, turkeys.
Well, Leah, food desert, farm, city girl, going to the country. Talk to me. Go ahead, talk to me.
My experience at the farm was actually very interesting to me because, like I never, like you said, growing up in the city, I never really saw live animals running around. I never seen a live buffalo up close. I never seen a horse, a donkey, none of the things we went through. And the technology that they actually use to help them with getting the crops together and maintaining the animals was also interesting because usually when you think of a farm, you would think of just no technology or anything with
You just think bubble.
Yes.
Bubble is down there. Okay.
Well, yeah, actually, it was a great experience for me, and
That's it.
That's
All
the
right.
urban side. That's the urban piece. They also got to work on clothing. Leah, actually, one of the things that stood out to me about Leah is that she's actually taking college classes now, and she's
What grade is she in?
She's a senior in high school.
Senior high school,
Yeah,
gotcha.
so, it's just a great experience for her, but it's also a great experience for me to see kids who want to be involved with some type of STEM. So she's also had experience taking coding classes already.
Okay.
And so this is something I was like, you know what, I'd love to see this, let me help you. If there's any other resources that I can help you with, let me know. So that's where we're at now. We're just trying to, even though the program is over, it wrapped the last week of, the first week of August, even though the program is over, I wanted to still say, you know what, if you need my help with anything, whether it's a reference, whether it's a reference or a referral to another program, let me know. And so Leah is one I'm going to be following for years. I'm just very proud of her.
Definitely. Don't she sound like it, Leah?
yes.
Listen, give us a call, 773-591-1690. Listen to the Greenpreneur Show. We're talking about STEM education. So Raji, is that right?
Yeah, it's Rajay.
Rajay. That's right. It's going to take me a minute, at least a whole hour. But talk to me, Rajay. What was different for you? What was your exposure to going down on the farm?
I mean, the biggest difference, I've been to the farm before, but it wasn't recent, so I've been a couple of years ago, but it was nice just getting back and just to learn, just to be around the farm and just to learn new things, because when I used to go to the farm, I ain't pay attention to everything and how deep it was and how some of the animals we really get our food, like the livestock, we really get our food for some of the animals. And I ain't pay attention, I ain't look at it the same way I looked at it this time.
Right.
It was a whole nother experience because I was actually learning new skills and being productive at the same time. So,
You want to know what's on your fork.
yeah, basically.
I know, that's right. You didn't know where your food was coming from.
No.
Give us a call, 773-591-1690. Listen, Leah, say their name,
Rajay.
Rajay. Listen, give us a call. I want you to talk to these students about how important it is for them to get this STEM education. With you starting this Green Tech Camp, Ms. Curtis, what does sustainability mean to you?
Sustainability is not just about going green. It's all things that we need to work on as far as structure in the urban community. So sustainability to me is teaching a skill that is, or teaching our youth rather, a skill that is going to propel them as soon as they graduate from high school, or even before. There's some kids who I know who are working on computer programming jobs now, and they haven't even graduated from high school. So it's about sustaining themselves. A lot of kids I recognize, and I've been had the experience of working with before. A lot of them work and they give their paychecks to their mothers or their fathers. Their paychecks are going to their grandmothers, and that's not sustainability. Sustainability is this kid worked, give them their money, and let them go on and utilize the monies that they actually worked for. But something that is something like STEM, any aspect of STEM is going to just basically make sure that they're going to have a job no matter what. That's sustainability. Economic sustainability is the key to this. So it's not just you sitting around in a farm learning where your food is coming from. It's about the entrepreneurial skills that you acquired while you were in the program. So we also had youth programs where they learned about saving, opening up saving accounts, or budgeting, or things like that. They opened up bank accounts. So it wasn't just about what we deem is important as STEM, or what we think is important when it comes to, oh, you were on an urban farm, or you were at a community garden. It goes far beyond that.
Right, we do this show every week after week. Steve, Jim, I see you. I'm gonna grab your calls in 1 second. We do this show week after week after week, and I think a lot of people really don't understand this, especially for our youth, where the connection is. They have to make the connection first, right? So that they can understand and respect and honor certain things, right? But it's not, sustainability, the green culture, the green lifestyle is way beyond on a farm. Everybody's not going to be a farmer. That's not what this is about. This is about sustainable practices as businesses or business owners, how to sustain their companies and moving them forward. Absolutely. So it's a bigger green concept, and green for us means growing responsibly educated, eco-conscious neighborhoods, one block at a time.
Absolutely.
Leah, did you fall asleep on me?
No.
You still woke with me? Raji, you still woke? Listen, give us a call at 773-591-1690. We're talking to the Green Tech Summer Camp. They got one more week that they'll be in. We want to make sure that you Google them. How can people find you out there so they want to support your efforts?
We are on Facebook. You can find us at Green Tech Camp. You can find me on Facebook, Janella Curtis. I'm on Instagram as well, same name, Janella Curtis, as well as our website, www.greentechcamp.com.
Definitely. So we want to make sure that our youth are getting the proper education and proper information. So stay connected as we keep it 100% green, as we grow responsibly educated, eco-conscious neighborhoods. This is Mike Thompson. I'll be right back.